Okay, let's try this again. My video keeps going out because I have very low space on this machine. I have very low space left. Very low space left. I see horrors flying by. And this is the Persian hawk, the red barbarian. Because I'm not liking the way this goes. Everyone has tried to make me play the same scenarios. I see flies, I see rats. And they're all circling around me. And I've seen the Unma, as they say in Brazil. The Unma. And I know all of this is some conscious transfer. And I know I've done everything I said to do, needed to do. Recalibrate myself. Recalibrate all of the spiritual essences that are around. I still feed the Krampus, or the dark side of it, or someone else's dark side of it. I saw a rat, giant rat, yesterday night, and trying to claw through the energetic, field and break. And I've been containing myself. I've been showing restraint for a lot of things that I've seen out there. And I gotta say, I'm not happy. I'm very disappointed because all of these energies, that are surrounding us everywhere. And you can talk spiritual influences, you can call demon, but it's actually the moon and the fake energy that hides in the moon. And it wasn't until I went for a short swim yesterday that I found out that, really all of this is just diabolically set up to live the same life over and over again, to make the same mistake time and time again, until you break the barrier. And I've broken every barrier. Never broken every rule. That's what the people, or you can call them that, but I will call more them marincons. And people might think I'm talking about homosexuals. No, I'm talking about empty shells. There is not a shred of anything in them left, and I have reached that point where I feel my back aching because I've slept on rocks for literally a year and a month. I've slept on the street for 5 years. 5 years ago, not too long ago, I got kicked out of society, and society has shown me its true colors. It's not a government that's evil, it's people. Individuals, humans, we have all sorts of names for this, what makes us, and the differences between us that makes us. But what makes us who we are is not what we do, but it's cliche to say who we choose to be, but it's the choice to do with what we have. There have been people that have been downplaying my survival and say this was a choice. No, it wasn't a choice. I have only ever chosen to make the best out of a bad situation. And I have done that. And I have kept my mouth shut for far too long. Even now, I feel some energies trying to get in, prying, because I have done every drug known to man. And I don't even necessarily want to call it evil, but the forces that have made it a enjoyment of watching children burn alive, being raped, women being absolutely commanded to be ostracized by society and make them down to the will of men. And I'll be the last person on planet fucking Earth that will ever call myself a feminist, because these guys are breaking down bad. And I have women, or let's say people that complain about women around here where I'm at, from the local women, I've had no complaints like that. Because you know why? You want to come around here, you got to show some, not respect, show some love. And I'm sitting here where I'm sitting at because I love a certain individual. I love a certain man. I'm not talking gay. I'm not talking homosexual relationship. Even that word gets twisted. But this man, and I'm getting emotional because I'm thinking about Julian again. For those who don't know my last channel, Julian was a great man who died. This man, Slovakian, named Shakal, called me a couple of days ago and called me Jamaica. Jamaica, biro, alcohol, cerveza, cocaína. And I said, why not? And the man gave me his Jesus piece. And I got people telling me, that's the materialistic people. Like, is this gold? I'm like, real gold? I'm like, I don't care. Because I've met the man that represents this symbol. After all the spiritual work I've did, after all the debauchery, semi-debauchery, and limited but very fulfilling drug use that I have put on, I have met Jesus Christ. And let me tell you something. You do not want to be where this guy's at. I tell you, if hell had a basement, that guy would be under the basement. That's how bad that guy was. And Shakal was straight up with me. He said, you know what? I got my tattoos in military prison. I got my tattoo right here at Military Academy. So, a difference. Imagine doing something so heinous, all right, and so out of control that the military had to put you away. The military had to put you behind bars because you went too far. And now, I have seen, because I went to see Shakal again. Well, let me put it this way. I went to see one of our homeboys, Adam. Adam is a Polish man. He's been here a very long time. Always showed me great grace, but, I've seen people change since I've been here. And I don't know if it's because of me or something I did or something I changed. Because I'm not going to lie if I say I have changed a lot. For better or for worse, we shall see. But I've seen how human life gets treated after one of us goes away. I have seen how diabolical people went. And in my last video, I said it also. Like, I saw Miguel, one of, used to be someone we thought was great, but everyone now knows that, nah, he's a shithead. And I decided not to hang out with him. And people may not like me, but people know that if I decide to stop hanging out with you, it's a wrap. Why people do this? I don't know why I said that. It's an energy. But it is an energy I firmly believe is a mixed race man. But that's besides the point. That is besides. Because I know the energies, because I've got a lot of energies. Look, I went through so much spiritual hardship that I lost in there. And I might be repeating myself. I might be going on a banter. I might even be going completely. I was gonna say that word, but I've been in that cave so long that I've already been through that. It's not that. It's a combination of stuff, things. And as I'm making this video, I'm looking at where the energies are going. Because I'm not sure at this point what I'm radiating or what is coming towards me. This is where I am. I'm not really a hippie. I've loved spiritual life. I always loved spiritual life. But I've met another woman, and it seems like a lot of people use external figures because they want power. They believe in power. You know, mythology. Thor had a millionaire. You know, Thor had someone that he could control, use as a weapon to provide him all the things he needs, and that's what I've seen people do. That is what I have seen with my own eyes. People do to great guys like Julian, and I see them doing the same thing to Shakal because Shakal is not crazy. He's not an idiot. But he is, through all means of the spectrum, influentiable. Not malleable. He's not a child. He's happy with a mind great, with the opportunity to create. Childlike, but not childish. But I've seen him go through what Julian went through. And I said, bye. He's not even. I don't even use that word anymore, that H word, because I know after what I've been through, you guys know nothing of that word. You guys know nothing of that word. And I've had idiots come and tell me I'm privileged. Privileged in what? You guys try to bury me under the ground for having what I have. Inside, no shell. No, you know. But, besides the point, I've seen what guys are doing, Miguel and his companion, like guys like Shakal. And I've been through some Napoleon-esque moments, but I've walked away from the conquistador lifestyle because I know I'm Spanish full-blood, homie. I know I can do it if I want to. And some people see me as that. Some people see me as that conqueror. I've conquered myself. I've done with my shamanic powers, with my birthright. I have exorcised the earth. I have exorcised myself and thus shown my people that, you know, respect gotta be earned and love will be shown. But there are just people. Forget the pseudonyms for a while. Forget the mythology. Forget about gods, demigods, evil demons. Forget all of those pseudonyms for a while. Forget all those pseudo terminologies that we've used over the centuries and millennia to face the fact that people are just evil. People are just evil. And I have seen evil people do horrible things. Because horrible things were done for me with that exact same reason. For that exact same reason. I have seen people do horrible things. And the reason I'm sitting here right now, in the middle of this, on the street still, because I said around last year that I was done with the streets, but the street weren't done with me. I am done with the streets. I am. But if there's one guy I can save, and forget about this, because That is redundant, so redundant. But Jakal is a great man. He's got a wife, he's got a dog he loves like a child. And you know, besides him giving me this Jesus piece, I gave him a ring in return. You know what he said? He's going to ask his wife to marry him with that ring. I got emotional, bro. I'm not even going to lie. And we've been on the street now for a little over 8 months. I've known him. We've lost some friends along the way. We lost some people that we loved, we thought we loved. But you know, greed and the street, I never was